So crazy. Okay, I haven't made a batch of these in a couple of weeks, so let's change that because I have an intense craving. These are so delicious. They're like chewy, caramelly balls with crispy pieces in chocolate. They're just insane. We have dates. I would usually do medjool because they're just nicer. They're more caramelly, but I don't have any and I can't bother to go to the shop. So these ones will have to do. Then you do a spoonful of nut butter. I used to do peanut, but I've really been enjoying almond in these at the minute. Now we're finished, but I think we can scrape enough out. Also, by the way, guys, I gave birth. Hi! She is a Romanian rescue. We've called her Uma. We've had her for 24 hours and she's perfect. I love her so much. She's only 8 months. She's just the perfect little puppy. And then we do a spoonful of coconut oil. By the way, the noises do not bother her. She's so unbelievably chill and unbothered. And then we're gonna do a little bit of maple syrup. You don't need much because obviously the dates are quite sweet and they're coated in chocolate, but I like to do like a couple of tablespoons. Then we do, obviously, a very, very generous crack of salt. Just trust me, if you don't usually put salt into desserts, like I say, just trust me, mommy's got you. It makes it so much better. Okay, that is it, and then we blend that up until we have a nice smooth caramel. I'm actually going to move her out of the room for this because I don't know if this is a little bit too loud for her. Okay, and there we have a lovely thick smooth caramel. Delish. It can turn out a little bit differently depending on what kind of food processor you're using, what kind of dates you use, stuff like that, but no matter how it turns out, it's always going to be delish. And then we're going to mix through a big handful of crunchy cereal. I'm using these soy protein Krispies. These are quite hard to find and they are quite pricey, but you can just use literally any crispy cereal that you want. Use Rice Krispies, Cocoa Pops, you could use crushed up cornflakes, whatever is tickling your pickle. Mix that through until everything is nice and combined. Okay, and then we're going to roll that crunchy caramel into your desired size bowls. Whatever size bowls you would like to do is completely up to you. I'm going to go for quite large bowls today. A little taste test to make sure it's not poisonous. Melt some chocolate chips. I'm using these chips. They're very, very delicious. They're 63% dark chocolate, so they're not too dark, they're really young. That is lovely and melted. And then we're going to mix through another big handful of the crispy cereal. I don't actually have that much left, but it should be enough. Mix it through. Okay, the balls. And now we dip them into the chocolate, give them a nice, delicious, thick, crunchy chocolate coating. Thank you very much. Gorge. And of course we have to finish it with a little extra crack of salt. Okay guys, I just let those set in the fridge until the chocolate is set and they look gorgeous as always. They're just the combination of the chewy caramel with the crunchy pieces of cereal, and then you've got the chocolate, the salt. They're just my dream sweet treat, honestly. You must make these, but proceed with caution because they are highly, highly, highly addictive. Yes, they are. And I wish I could give you a little taste, a little messy, but you can't have chocolate. Oh my God, she's asleep. Are you snoozing, my angel? Oh my goodness. And by the way, I am definitely claiming this one with all of the extra crispy chocolate along the bottom. Thank you very much.